Amid the chaos of the ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine, one looming threat continues to haunt Ukrainian forces: precision-guided rockets launched by Russia, known as the Tornado-S. While it may not get as much attention as other heavy artillery, the Tornado-S has become a deadly force on the battlefield. With its ability to obliterate strategic targets, everything from weapons depots to command centers, the Tornado-S is changing the way modern warfare is fought. In a single strike, it can launch a series of rockets that bring down critical infrastructure in seconds. But what exactly makes this weapon so powerful, and why is Ukraine still struggling to counter it? Ukraine has received substantial support from powerful nations and military alliances like NATO. However, the Tornado-S remains a formidable threat. Why is it so hard to fight back? What makes it so effective, and what are the possible solutions? In this video, we'll dive deeper into the impact of the Tornado-S on the war in Ukraine, how this massive challenge affects the conflict, and the role NATO plays in assisting Ukraine. We'll also explore potential long-term solutions to this growing problem. Will the Tornado-S continue to dominate the battlefield, or will Ukraine find a way to counter it? Let's dive in and find out. There are several reasons why the Tornado-S is so deadly. First, let's talk about its incredible range. The Tornado-S allows Russia to strike from distances far beyond the front lines. This gives them tremendous flexibility in their strategy. Then there's the incredible precision. The Tornado-S doesn't just randomly fire rockets. It targets very specific sites, such as ammunition depots or logistics centers, with deadly accuracy. This allows Russia to strike vital points that can cripple the enemy's fighting capacity in just a few hits. On top of that, the massive salvo capability makes the Tornado-S even more terrifying. In a single launch, up to 12 rockets can be fired at once. That means in the span of seconds, Ukrainian forces could face a barrage of strikes that are nearly impossible to defend against simultaneously. While Ukraine has increasingly sophisticated military technology, the Tornado-S remains a challenge that's hard to overcome. Why is this? One reason is limited air defense capabilities. While Ukraine has systems like Patriot and NASAMS, their numbers are limited. When Tornado-S launches multiple rockets at once, the ability to intercept each one in time is severely restricted. Additionally, the speed and mobility of the Tornado-S make it tough to track and destroy. After launching its rockets, the system quickly moves to avoid counterattacks, making it harder for Ukraine to strike back effectively. Then there's the issue of limited resources. Advanced air defense systems are resource-intensive, and with the ongoing conflict, Ukraine's ability to maintain a steady flow of military supplies is a major concern. Even with external aid, the number of defensive systems Ukraine can field is not enough to entirely mitigate threats like the Tornado-S. From the start of the conflict, NATO has played a significant role in supporting Ukraine's defense. The alliance has provided more advanced air defense systems, like Patriot and NASAMS, that are capable of taking on precision rockets like the Tornado-S. But despite these crucial supplies, the number of systems available is still limited, and they can't stop every attack in large-scale salvos. Beyond hardware, NATO also provides vital intelligence and real-time data on rocket launches and the movement of Tornado-S systems. This information allows Ukraine to make preemptive strikes and target Tornado-S launchers before they can fire. Additionally, NATO's assistance extends to training. Ukrainian forces are now better equipped to handle advanced technologies and employ strategies that allow them to counteract the impact of precision-guided rockets. But even with this support, Russia still holds the upper hand in terms of weapons innovation and sustained production. So, what long-term solutions could Ukraine implement to defend against the Tornado S? The clear answer hasn't emerged yet, but there are a few approaches that could be explored. The first is the development of more effective and abundant air defense systems. To truly combat threats like the Tornado S, Ukraine needs air defense systems that are not only stronger, but also available in larger quantities. This would give them a fighting chance against mass rocket attacks. Another critical factor is international collaboration. If Western nations and NATO can work even more closely to provide the latest defense technologies, share intelligence faster, and increase the number of systems, Ukraine would be in a much stronger position to defend itself. Also, innovation in defense tactics and technology is paramount. Ukraine may need to find new ways to track and destroy Tornado S rockets more quickly, or develop countermeasures that neutralize the threat of precision-guided munitions altogether. We've seen just how enormous the challenges facing Ukraine are, especially with the looming threat of the Tornado S. This rocket system has not only shifted the battlefield dynamics, but has added a new dimension to the tactics and strategies of both sides. But while the Tornado S has given Russia a significant advantage, the challenges Ukraine faces are about more than just weapons. As we've discussed, Tornado S is no ordinary threat. Its ability to deliver massed, long-range strikes with pinpoint accuracy has destroyed critical Ukrainian infrastructure, including weapons depots and command centers, shaking the very foundation of their defense. However, amidst these overwhelming odds, we cannot forget the most important factor: the resilience and courage of the Ukrainian forces. Despite the immense threats they face, they continue to fight, adapting and using every resource they have to minimize damage and hold their ground. NATO's role in providing advanced defense systems and intelligence support is absolutely vital. But it's important to remember that long-term solutions will not only come from external aid. The ability to adapt, innovate, and keep fighting is crucial for Ukraine to overcome threats like Tornado S. So, are there solutions to effectively counter the Tornado S? Or will Ukraine find a way to minimize the damage it inflicts? The answer to these questions is still unfolding. But one thing is certain: technology will continue to evolve, and with each new challenge, there will be new innovations to meet it. As time goes on, we're likely to see even more international collaboration, more innovation in defense technologies, and perhaps even the emergence of new weapons that will change the course of this war. But ultimately, as we've seen in this conflict, determination, resilience, and the unwavering spirit to fight will always be the most important factors in determining the outcome. We've covered a lot today about the Tornado S, the immense difficulty Ukraine faces in countering it, and the role NATO plays in providing support. All of this leads us to one undeniable conclusion: modern warfare is a blend of technology, strategy, and sheer will to survive. But no matter how real the threat of Tornado S is, we cannot forget that this war is a fight for a better future, not just for Ukraine, but for all of Europe and the world. A fight that reminds us that when facing immense challenges, we must always seek solutions, adapt, and move forward no matter the obstacles. So, while we may not have a perfect solution today to combat Tornado S, we know that the resolve to endure and innovate will continue to guide us through the darkest times. This war, as we've seen, is far from over, and we will continue to see how this challenge is turned around in this ongoing battle. Thank you for watching this analysis. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on the latest developments in this conflict and other fascinating topics. Let's keep supporting those who are fighting for a better future, and hopefully we'll see an end to this suffering soon. See you in the next video. This content is created solely for educational and informational purposes. It is intended to provide insights based on verified data, credible sources, and careful analysis. Our goal is to foster a deeper understanding of modern military technology and current events, not to promote or endorse any form of conflict, propaganda, or political agenda. We strictly oppose the spread of misinformation and hoaxes. Every piece of information presented has been carefully sourced from reliable, publicly available references. We encourage viewers to approach the topic with critical thinking and respect for all sides involved, maintaining a focus on knowledge sharing and open discussion.